Heyo, Tyler here. Today, as the title says, I'm going to start work on a Geometry Dash level. Building about 30 seconds of gameplay today, with the difficulty hopefully being Hard Demon at the end of the series. And it will definitely be my new hardest once I eventually complete the layout and decorate it, and eventually, hopefully, beat it on stream. Here I start work on spider gameplay. Struggle a little bit because for me I try and build not the same stuff every time for spider gameplay. Using portals and all that. Trying to sync it up as best as I possibly can. And here I start a transition into the ship section, which is just a small section right before the drop. Messing it with it a little bit so I can get it in there, and it eventually works. Ship section won't be too difficult for a Hard Demon. There's still some tricky orb timings in there. Testing it obviously. And here it's getting a little quicker. About to be in the drop. Soon. Some more portals and stuff. Right here is where it slows down right before the drop. And I start work on a 4x speed ball, which is probably the second hardest part in the 30 seconds of gameplay that I have. Yep, now I'm finally start work on it. It's a very quick ball. Very rapid fire elements, one after another. Using spider orb. Yeah, spider orb. Some blue orb shenanigans. I actually get rid of that blue orb later. Using slopes and all that. I like slopes and balls. That's like something. I think we're somewhat approaching the end of the ball section. And soon we will work on the next section. I think. Yes. Once I obviously structure some more of the slopes. Yep, here I am testing it, making sure it's even possible. Thankfully it is as I complete it. Now, yep. And I finally start working on a spider part, which I very quickly realized, oh wait, I have a spider part already, and change it into a UFO. And I think it worked out pretty well. Obviously, syncing the UFO up. Music. I like using portals in the UFO. I think it works pretty good. And I start working on a very short spam section because the music goes very quick and I just didn't know what else to put there. Just to be honest with y'all. And right after this, it slows down a little bit to go into probably what is the hardest section of the level at the moment. Whenever I start working on it. Yep, there it is, 4 times speed wave. I always try to make my waves unique, in a way. Not the same boring up, down, up, down. I try like using D blocks and all that, just to make them more interesting and easier to sync up. Thankfully, I realized before I showcased the levels that this section was way too difficult. It was basically an extreme demon wave. Thankfully, I fixed that to make it a whole lot easier. Just working on it for a bit. This orb section didn't work. I thought it would have, but I changed it to portals, as you see there. Thankfully it's not like just an auto section. Well, sort of is, but you still have to line up. And you have to click after that so you don't go into a block. I start work on the second ship section. It's different than the first one. Oh, never mind, I don't start working on it. I test the level some more and finally nerf that wave section. Sync it up a little better, do some structuring. Finally at the block that prevents that part from just being auto, and complete it in one attempt on accident, and then proceed to not do it in one attempt. And now I start work on the ship section. Will be a little different. It's going to be more focused on not quite straight fly, but sort of is, changing of speed, which means that the time lapse is actually almost over. And that I will need to stop yapping here in a couple seconds. Hope you all enjoyed this one. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Let's go.